Biology, Part 5, Carbohydrates. Introduction. We consider the chemical structure and function of sugars and other carbohydrates, which are essential components of living systems. All carbohydrates contain chemical elements: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. The atoms of these elements are usually combined to form molecules according to the general formula C2H2O, where X and Y can vary. For example, C6H12O6 or C12H22 and O11. Thus, whatever the number of carbon atoms, hydrogen and oxygen are present in the proportion as 2 to 1 as in water. The most important function of carbohydrates is the storage and supply of energy. During the photosynthesis, light energy is converted into the complex carbohydrates, and we were just talking about the most important function. They are used during the photosynthesis. Light energy is converted into stored chemical energy in the form of carbohydrates. These are used in the plants as fuel for respiration, releasing energy to drive the other chemical reactions of metabolism. As a result, the plant can manufacture the amino acids and proteins and other substances needed for the growth. Complex carbohydrates in plants include starch, which provides a means of long-term energy storage, and cellulose, which is the main structure of material plant cell walls. When plant material is eaten, the stored chemical energy is contained, which is transferred to the animal. This process of transfer can continue from one animal to another, so as that whether or not they eat plants directly, all animals ultimately depend on plants for their carbohydrates. Substance like plants, animals use simple sugars such as glucose as the main food for respiration, while complex carbohydrates such as hydrogen allow for energy storage. Carbohydrates are less important as general vacational materials, in which but sometimes they are used in modified form, as is the case in exoskeletons of tissues. To summarize these functions, it can be said that simple carbohydrates act as an energy source, while complex carbohydrates act as an energy store. The structural material, in addition, some carbohydrates form as an integral part of the element of matters and for the nuclear structure of nucleic acid, and we add certain energy sources to it. In addition, with carbohydrates from integral part of the structure of nucleic acid described over here. We'll talk about the structure of sugars, ring structures of sugars, and disaccharide So we'll talk about them in details and let you know about them.